I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and breathing to that ground, but it's never time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we forget exit destiny. So let's shout it out. You might feel alone, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spark like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. The heart that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To take the darkness, let's fall yeah, in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Здравейте, зрители на канала Nerdzone. Аз съм Картача и това е поредното ми разиграване на играта Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise играем за 11-ти път, мисля, че... Упс. Време е... да
Something feels
лоуднем.
odd here. Be on your guard.
Време е да лоуднем и да... намерим пътя си на това място. Да оправя нивата също така. Мисля, че това са добри нива. Лимонов гел. Привет, иначе на Котарака и на Травян. Видях за играта Том и Джери Чейс, или както беше. Не съм сигурен, че ще имам ред да пробвам телефонна игра. Толкова игри каталог имам, че далеч не търся нови заглавия.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm not done!
Elusive deity!
Not on my watch!
Benediction light.
Wind!
Raging storm! More where that came from!
Piercing
An
roll!
astral art?
That's my cue!
You're mine!
Take
Shut him
this.
down!
Going in!
Dragon form!
Elusive
Holy
I'm
Light.
ready!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance! Tail!
Benediction light.
Going like fear!
Illuminate the dark!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Going in!
Holy Land!
Here I come!
They
Eat
smite
dirt.
with blackened
Crush!
Going in!
Shockwave flash!
Make it rain!
Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Benediction light.
Here I come!
Thanks, Shion.
Illuminate the dark! Come forward!
Here I come! It's over!
Holy Land!
Look sharp!
Benediction
I'm not
light.
done!
Hurricane Spike! Their arts were interrupted!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come forward!
Tear!
Deliver!
Hurricane
Holy
shower!
Land!
Radiant light.
Hurricane
Of
Spike!
regeneration. Regenerate.
I'm not done!
Crescent Moon!
Don't suffer in silence. Elusive
Blade.
deity. Benediction light.
No
Photon!
escape!
Lightning
Hurricane
defense!
Strike!
Thunder! Illuminate the
Double
dark!
demon fang!
On guard!
Reflect
Holy
your
Land!
sins. They
Dragon
smite with
Sword!
blackened blade.
Hurricane Spike!
Hurricane
Execution.
flash!
Raging lightning!
Captivity.
Ой,
My exploits are bearing fruit.
ста си мазал, йоу, Слави!
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Amin.
Gotta break
Shine!
through!
Radiant light! Can't get out of
No
this!
escape!
Flaming meteor!
This one's all mine!
Igneous discharge!
Celestial!
Eternal
Your
devastation!
reflexes will not serve you well.
Упс.
Here.
Грешния бутон.
Curse!
Benediction light.
Take this! You're finished!
Heal!
Tear!
Purge malevolence!
Soaring light spear!
Make it rain!
Tear!
Fiery Lancer! Dance in the wind!
No
In
escape!
here!
Negative gate!
Armor won't save you!
Reflect on thy
I'm not
spirit.
done!
They smite
Hurricane
blackened
thrust!
blade!
Dance in the
Soaring
wind!
light spear! Here I
Look
come!
sharp!
He's saving
It's
this
over!
one!
This one's mine!
Lightning orb!
Benediction
More
light.
with that case!
This one's mine!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Lightning thrust!
Shut him down!
Searing Gale.
You require a hand.
Here goes!
Confiscated!
I'm ready!
Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Benediction light. Leave the ensnaring to me.
This one's mine!
Bubbling to me!
Now!
Hurricane thrust!
Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Oh, hey.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Хайде да ги опувкаме и тях.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Where are you going?
Regenerate.
Sealed! I'll be saving this
Here I
Don't
come!
suffer in silence.
Be still!
Look sharp!
Searing gale!
Take that. Reflect on thy sins. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Hurricane thrust! This one's all mine!
Live Holy Land!
Hurricane flight!
Here I come!
Going in!
I owe you one! Be still!
Light
You're
Astrolabe!
mine!
Lightning condemns!
Eternal devastation!
Illuminate!
Eat
Come
this!
River!
Here I come!
Holy Land!
Dazzle!
This one's mine!
Curse! Take this!
I'll face you.
Look sharp!
Take this.
Armor won't save you!
Elusive deity.
Take
Can you
this!
take it?
Now!
Hurricane!
This one's mine!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Тук за малко да го изпусна.
Shine.
Nine!
Can't get out of this.
Tear! Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear! Hurricane
Can you
thrust!
take it?
Tear!
Shine. Radiant light.
You're
Force of
finished! This one's all
regeneration.
mine!
Regenerate. Allow me to help
Just
you.
as the doctor ordered!
Be still!
Allow me to help
Light
you.
Astrolabe!
Searing
Where would that
gale!
came from?
Hurricane
Benediction
Here I
light.
come! Be still! Burn in hell! Crush!
Astrolabe!
Shockwave slash! Try it! My turn!
Switch target! Did you see this coming?
Shine. Radiant light.
Blaze
Hurricane
up!
Raging
Regeneration.
Cascade!
Заради новия скил
This one's
изпуснат
mine!
Dance in the wind!
периода.
Hurricane thrust!
Can you take it?
Raging Cascade!
Elusive
This
deity.
one's mine!
Shockwave
More
slash!
for the stockpile!
Beckon into everlasting.
Stonewall.
Get ready! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Lower the drawbridge. В комбо съм. Дано съм успял да вляза в
Go
комбото.
no further!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Negative take
This
this!
one's mine! Raging Cat! These ones can run rings around us!
Dragon
Illuminate the
Swarm!
dark! Come forth! Holy
No
cover!
escape!
Holy
Hurricane
cover!
Thrust! Soaring Light Spear! I owe you one. You're
The
mine!
enemy wields arts too.
We'll
Here
soon
I
see
come.
about
The
that!
flame inside
Leave the
yours
ensnaring
be
to
let
me.
free.
Yeah! And the bubbling to me!
Can you take
Dragon
it?
Swarm! Take this!
Elusive deity!
I'm ready! Shock Kisara! Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
My turn! Take this!
Benediction
Tear!
light!
Hurricane Thrust!
Raging Cascade!
Shockwave Slash!
Dragon
Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Where are you going? Dance in the wind! Here! Now!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara! Benediction
My turn.
light!
Ready and raring!
Hurricane Flight! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Benediction light!
Now you see what I can do!
Hydration! Lightning Conductor!
Tear!
Thunder
Hurricane
Illuminate
Thrust!
the dark!
Here I come!
I'll face you!
Holy
Dragon
Land!
Swarm!
How's this?
Lightning Thrust!
Time to shine!
Добре.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
За жалост съм изпуснал комбото. 14 000 гаут. Damn.
It'll take more than this to stop us.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Little help!
I'm not done!
Far enough!
Lightning Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Trident! Infernal Torrent!
This one's
This
done!
one!
Crescent Moon!
Can't be
Your
stopped!
mother!
Where that came from!
Strike!
Celestial
Eternal Devastation! Take this! It's over!
Eat dirt!
Radiant light! Force
One astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Reflecting light!
Armor won't save me!
Might with Dragon blade!
Celestial energy!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
On guard!
Lightning Condense! Thunder Blast! Illuminate the dark! Come
Dragon
forth!
Swarm!
Glimmer! Holy Land!
Eternal Devastation!
Glacial Pyre!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Eternal Devastation! Shut him down! Hurricane Thrust!
Arctic
We did
Whirlpool!
it! Coming through!
За жалост е само с 2 хита.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Can you take it?
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm!
Benediction light!
Hurricane Flight!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Lightning Orb!
Double Flame Fang!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
Тегавки са ако...
I've used a bit too much healing.
Ако не хванеш темпото са тегавки.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! Curse!
Can't get out of this!
Shattering
Glacial Pyre!
Resonate with the earth!
Tiger
You're
Blade!
mine!
Is that statue wielding art?
Dragon Swarm!
Now I've seen everything!
Here goes!
Fire!
I've got this! Let him know!
handle it!
All yours!
Glacial Pyre!
Eternal
Flash!
Devastation!
Heal!
Eternal
Raging
Devastation!
Cascade!
Not today!
Another incantation
Here
ruined!
I come!
Now!
Look sharp!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! My turn! Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Raging Cascade!
Regenerate!
Как ме избутаха пак?
Prepared is free from regret.
Dragon Swarm!
Let us take to the fray.
In
Eternal
here!
Devastation! Try harder!
On guard!
Eternal Devastation!
Magic missile!
Not so fast.
Freeze Lancer!
Flaming Thrust!
Look sharp! Make it
Hurricane
rain!
Thrust!
Illuminate the primed and ready! Holy Glimmer!
Flaming Thrust! Terror! Hurricane flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
On your knees.
Eternal Devastation!
Elusive deity.
Try harder!
Photon
Not a chance! Tear!
This one now! I'll be saving you!
I'll face you.
Look sharp!
Dazzle!
Beyond the darkest pit!
Hurricane Thrust!
All upon
Take
me!
this!
Take this!
Plenty left!
Dragon Swarm! Charge!
Radiant
This
light.
one's
Of
denied!
regeneration.
Not on my watch!
Regenerate.
I owe you one.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Come forth! Holy Glimmer!
Dragon
Holy
Swarm!
Lance!
Their arcs were interrupted!
You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive deity. Can you take it?
Now!
Gridlock!
Frozen!
Hammer!
All Pulverizing Hammer. Привет, Наско. Атака плюс 50 ми звучи много добре. Максимум бръст също. Шион. Faster AG Recovery. KO Prevention. Faster AG Recovery ще ми даде 30 Elemental Attack за сметка на KO Prevention. KO Prevention е по-важното. Faster AG Recovery е следващото по важност.
I'm in good form. I'll crush any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction here!
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake.
Are you guys asking to be your next target?
We can really make weapons with this?
Така. Приличаме на чекпоинт. В смисъл не на чекпоинт ми на място за сейване има пред. На никакъв чекпоинт не ми прилича.
An opponent like this should be easy. Glory to Goron!
Switch
Try
to
harder!
offense.
Not a chance!
Thunder Field!
Thanks!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come!
Down! You're on!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
Crush!
Radiant
Dragon
light.
Swarm!
Burst of regeneration!
Dazzle!
Dance to the wind! Sealed!
Thanks, Shion.
An astral...
That's my cue.
Its armor's too
This
strong.
one.
In a
Shut him
bind.
down.
I'll be saving this one.
Benediction light.
Tempting World! More where that came from. Celestial
Eternal
Hammer!
devastation!
I'm prison.
Reflect on thy sins. Nothing will hold me back.
How about this?
You're mine!
Regenerate.
On guard.
Allow me to help you.
I'm ready.
You're
Purge
finished!
Malevolence!
Hurricane
Don't
thrust!
suffer in silence.
Take
This
this!
one is mine.
Wind Astral Energy!
Rotating pile driver.
Crush!
Shine. Radiant
Dragon
light.
swarm!
Force of regeneration.
Take this!
Now!
Rebel!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shine.
My turn.
Radiant light.
Dragon
Force of
swarm!
regeneration. Anything in
Look
order.
sharp.
Regenerate.
Lightning
Allow me to
Condemned!
help.
How about this?
Here I come!
Illuminate the
Resonate with the
dark!
earth. I'm ready.
On guard.
Crush!
Holy
Stalagmite.
Slant!
Пак изпуснах
Think we'll be okay to keep going?
I make no guarantees.
специалната контра.
Damn it! It's a trap!
It's an obvious one, honestly. Obvious trap. Okay.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Crush!
Illuminate the dark!
I owe you one.
Come forth, Holy Glimmer!
Dragon swarm!
Allow me to
How
help
about
you.
this?
Resonate
It's
with the
a
earth.
Sylvia!
Stalagmite.
It's over!
Scream, bathe.
Привет, Стефчо.
Free. Why can't they just time still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Purge Malevolence!
Eternal devastation!
Now!
Fire. All yours, Kisara.
Not a chance!
Leave the
Dragon
ensnaring
swarm!
to me.
And the following to me!
Dragon
Make
swarm!
it rain! Sion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Reflect on thy sins. They
Hurricane
smite with
thrust!
black and blade.
Rising
In here!
Falcon!
The enemy wields
Hurricane
arms
thrust!
too.
We'll soon see
Not a
about
chance.
that!
Execution.
Take this!
Resonate with the
You're
earth.
finished!
Shining
enough.
Supernova!
Dragon
Stalagmite.
swarm!
Ow! Ah!
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
All yours, Kisara.
Окей, човек. Тази пореца беше жестока. 33 хита комбо.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Вау.
Right, here goes!
On
Lightning
your knees.
Condemned!
Crush!
Thunderbolt!
Dragon swarm!
Sealed!
Pressure. Resonate with the earth.
They look cute and stuff, but they're
Take
big.
it.
Hurricane Strike! Now!
Pesky.
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Resonate
turn.
with the earth.
Illuminate the dark!
devastation!
This one's mine! Holy Glimmer!
On your knees.
Crush!
Holy Lance!
Dragon swarm!
Take Raging Cascade!
Look sharp.
No further. I'm
Dragon
ready.
swarm! Kisara! Commander of heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Dance in the wind!
Now! Take this!
Benediction.
Rising
Sealed.
Falcon!
On
Here
guard.
I come!
Malevolence!
Armor won't save you.
The flame inside me
Free
yearns to be let free!
Too much to handle!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Now!
Not in your dreams!
Radiant light.
Dragon swarm!
Purge Malevolence! Take Waterfall!
За жалост,
Hurricane Strike!
Dragon
Over the
swarm!
stockpile!
Here I come!
Crescent Raging! Now!
за
Rinwell.
жалост ми прекъснаха комбото.
Radiant Genesis!
Бях накосан да го изпържа.
I can feel my power growing!
Кисара е лео 33.
Hey, Shion? Do you, you know...
Hey, you know.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Fair enough.
I'm not done!
Purge Malevolence! Take Waterfall!
Това ще е трагедия.
Radiant light.
This one.
Regeneration.
Air
Take
thrust!
this!
This one's mine! Lightning control!
Hurricane swarm!
Don't storm your
Take this! Tear!
air pressure.
Take this!
Resonate with the earth.
Hydration Orb!
Dragon swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
Lightning strike!
Holy
You're
Glimmer!
mine! out of this! Yours to be let free! Dragon! Take this!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Raging storm! Here goes!
Their hearts are interrupted!
Coming through! Ha!
Новия скил, не. Скарлет Инферно е това.
Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light!
No! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
Benediction light!
On guard!
Burn in hell!
I don't have much left.
Purge malevolence!
Dragon Swarm!
Arctic waterfall!
This one's mine.
Sleep now.
It's over!
Handle it.
Dragon Swarm!
Shine! Radiant
Take
light!
this!
Force of
Be
regeneration!
still!
Regenerate!
Eternal
Raging
Death!
Don't
Take
stay
this!
silent!
Dance in the wind!
Great!
Flaming meteor.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Bathed in blood!
Kisara, frozen.
И сега трябва да се пазя.
Shine!
Here I
Radiant
come!
light!
Сега Пич Гел.
Thunderblade.
There.
Elusive deity!
Come forth.
No escape!
Holy land.
Shine! Radiant light!
Tear!
Force of regeneration!
Hurricane
Do you require a hand?
Tear!
Photon raging cascade.
Don't suffer in silence!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Magic Kazam.
Hurricane
Lancer.
Thrust!
Make it rain.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Става. Срещу тия отвратително трудно да се
My
направи комбо.
exploits are bearing fruit.
Отвратително трудно е да се направи комбо срещу тези.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Lightning Condemned.
You're finished!
Thunderblade.
Regenerate!
Illuminate the dark.
Be still!
Holy
to the
Glimmer.
fray.
Holy land.
Be careful, everyone!
This
This one
mine.
isn't normal! Tear!
Benediction
Piercing
light!
roar.
They got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All
No
yours!
further!
Eternal Devastation! Tear! You're mine!
Nothing will
Sleep
hold me
now.
back!
Lightning! Try harder! Hurricane Thrust!
Stockpile.
Shine! Radiant light! Force
Lightning
of
Condemned.
regeneration!
Thunderblade.
Regenerate!
Take this!
Now
I owe you one! Dragon
sharp.
Swarm!
No dawn shall break this night!
You're mine!
Eagle
Dragon Swarm! It's over! Eternal Devastation! Redwell!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Beckon
Not a
to
chance.
everlasting darkness!
Eternal
Illuminate the
Devastation!
dark.
Negative
Come
gate.
forth. Holy
This one's
Glimmer.
mine.
Shockwave
Holy
Flash!
land.
Blood!
Make it
Rending
rain.
you apart!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Супер! Наистина трябва да спра да почвам от стражите.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Retreat! If you know what's good for you!
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Confiscated.
Take
Dance
this!
in the wind.
This one's mine.
Eternal
Seal.
Devastation!
It's go time! I can shatter any steel!
Be still!
I'll be saving this one.
Searing Gale!
Sleep now.
Eternal Devastation! Shockwave Flash!
Blah, blah, blah.
Eternal
Magic. In here.
Devastation! Coming through!
Бла 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 Magic.
Ah! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine!
My
Now.
turn! Riddle!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Shine!
My turn.
Radiant light!
Be still!
Guardian field.
You're mine!
All
It's
right,
over!
let me at it.
Hurricane Thrust! Soaring Light Spear!
Arctic waterfall.
Here I
Sleep
come!
now.
Take this!
No, it's
More for the stockpile.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Rotating. If it's in the sky, it's
Here I come!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
illuminate this one's mine. Come forth. Holy
You're
Glimmer.
mine!
Don't suffer in silence!
Holy land. Here goes.
Benediction light!
Make it rain.
Kisara!
Ай.
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging
Armor won't save you!
Going in your dreams.
Трябваше да почна с нея.
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Shockwave slash!
Far enough!
You're mine! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Strike! The flame inside me is yours to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp! This one's mine!
Lewis, get it! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Make it rain!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Not a chance! Hurricane thrust!
Raging storm!
Hurricane thrust!
Locked and ready!
Rebel!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Ой,
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a... sweat.
това ще е много тегава битка.
I'll do my best!
I never malevolent! Not in your dreams! Blah, blah, blah!
Ready and ready!
Freeze Lancer!
Tornado
Is
drive!
it high? Just back it out again! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Regeneration! You're mine!
I can carve through armor!
Regenerate!
Thanks, Shion.
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
Привет, Thunder.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Illuminate
Hurricane Fight!
The flame inside me is yours!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! Here I
Now!
come!
Може, не ми прекъсват комбото,
Say no
нали?
more! Now!
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation! Burn in
Not
hell!
on my watch!
You're mine!
Eat dirt!
Dragon
I can go
Swarm!
in all day!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Take this!
Force of
regeneration! Hurricane thrust!
Regenerate!
Thanks! Just what I needed!
Dragon Swarm!
Thanks! Just what I needed!
I'm ready! Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Ой,
I've been doing really great lately.
това е страничното. О, сега този един.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Go for it!
Save you!
Lightning
Shion.
condemns! Thunder
Dragon
blade!
Swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
Allow me to help.
Eternal this one's all mine!
Look sharp!
Dazzle! You're mine!
Captivity!
Here goes!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy
Yo, go,
Heroes!
Eagle Ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
Take this! Say! Ha! Blow them away!
Сега за малко да изпуснем комбото тук.
Small, but a victory nonetheless. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Hurricane Fight!
Confiscated!
Eagle Ray!
Small but thick.
Dragon Swarm!
Дет се вика.
Eternal devastation!
Thunder blade! Illuminate the dark!
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Hurricane Fight!
This one's everlasting
Dragon Swarm!
Пак изпуснах комбото.
Hurricane
on
Fight!
your knees.
Lightning condemns!
Air pressure.
Not today!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Eternal devastation!
Привет, Огневски.
Not a chance! Dragon Swarm! Rupture! Be still!
Illuminate the dark!
Hurricane thrust!
Come forth! Holy glimmer!
Hurricane
Holy
Fight!
Rising Falcon! I'm not...
Unsealed!
Elusive deity. Rotating
Take
power
this!
driver.
Crush!
Can you take it? House
Е, вау.
Shining
Flaming
supernova!
This
Dance
one's
in the
Shine
light!
again!
Radiant light.
Sleep now!
Force of
You're mine.
regeneration.
I'll be saving this
Regenerate.
one!
Dragon Swarm!
Go
Be
now!
still!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Тук вече битките са яко светлинно
Barely a
шоу,
blip
вече.
on our radar.
63. Бих си взел един чекпоинт, by the way. Едно огънче. В смисъл... Като казвам огънче, имам предвид... лагерно. Омега еликсир. За 3 безобразно много ресурс. И между другото изпускам една зона на по-предните етажи, но вече е късно да се връщам там. Навярно. Не ми се бие със същите откъсани врагове.
Radiant line! Force regeneration!
Dance in the wind!
Allow me to
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
You're finished! Elusive the flame inside me! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Tempest engulfs you!
All
I'm
yours.
ready!
This one's...
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
It's
the
almost
enemy
too
wields
strong.
arms too!
We'll soon see about
Be my
that!
guest! No escape!
Tempest wall! Where that
Be
came
still!
from?
Don't suffer in
Soaring light
silence.
spear! Hurricane thrust!
Now!
You're finished! Kisara! Commander of heavens! Phoenix
Cyclone!
Illuminate the
turn.
dark!
Hurricane
Compromise
thrust!
every wither!
Try harder!
I'm ready!
Усетих какво ще стане, by the way. Не знам дали го видяхте вие, но това беше... Това беше... Frame Perfect Dodge. Е така.
Go, Helene!
Light burst forth!
Това беше култо.
Genesis!
My turn!
Benediction light.
Hurricane thrust!
Не мога ли в комбото да ме хване?
Soaring light spear!
Arctic waterfall!
Here I go!
Look sharp!
More for the stuff! Pile.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Чакаме, Слави.
Benediction light. Another incantation ruined.
More where that
Take
came
this.
from!
This one's mine!
Eternal devastation!
Ungone!
Dragon form!
Light energy!
Heal!
Не мога ли всеки път да ми прекъснеш комбото, пичага?
Tear! Hurricane thrust! No escape!
Leave the
Soaring
charge on
light
me!
spear!
Thunder field!
Rising
Ungone!
falcon!
Resonate with the earth.
Dance in the wind!
Rising falcon!
More confiscated!
Hurricane Flight!
Crush!
Going
Dragon
in!
swarm! Dazzle!
Now!
Doubling! In an instant!
Пак изтървах това комбо за един удар, буквално. Много умна работа. Не от моя страна,
With this,
просто
I can
много
become
тегъв
even
съперник.
stronger!
Тък му аз взех да се
So
научавам
strong, Shion.
как се прави
Even
комбо.
after everything you
Стига приказва, бе, булка. Стига приказва.
been through, I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't.
Много големи приказки.
know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
И това ли беше
I think
приказка?
you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot.
И гледай какви диалози, човек, масивни.
See? Even Hoodle knows you're not alone. I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hoodle.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dragon swarm! You're finished!
How about
Dance in the
this?
wind! I never miss!
Hurricane Flight! Their arts were interrupted!
Hit! Lightning
Hurricane
again!
Flight!
Dazzle! Hurricane thrust!
Illuminate the dark!
Bloody howling!
Take this!
О, не,
Leave
човек.
the ensnaring to me.
Тотално не, човек.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
А мога ли да...
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Benediction light.
Now,
Glacial Heat! I'll take you all on! Flare Demolisher!
Addiction.
No way out.
Illuminate the dark!
Resonate in a bind.
Това трябваше някакси да го сейвам, нали?
Can you take it? Crush! Shine! Radiant blade! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Don't suffer another incantation ruin!
Now you see what I can do!
I owe you one.
Shine! Radiant blade! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Nothing can handle this!
Let us take to the fray! Let us take to the fray!
This one's mine!
Wow.
You're mine!
Here's a healing arm!
Any more of this and I'll burn out. Hurricane execution! Soaring light spear! Kisara! Commander of heavens!
Phoenix
I'll
Cyclone!
heal you all!
Martyr!
Flaming! Nothing gets by
Rising
me!
Falcon!
Regenerate!
Be still!
Thanks, Xion.
Tear! Hurricane!
Бих и дал оранжев гел.
Tear!
Take this!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not a chance!
Shield!
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Run guard! Far enough!
Аз не или дадах оранж гела?
Devastation!
Water!
Radiant Rarin! Air
Here's
pressure!
a healing arc!
Hurricane!
No further!
Eternal devastation!
This way! Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Hurricane Crush! Ready! Lunar shot!
Burn in hell!
On guard!
Be still!
Benediction light!
Radiant
Going in!
Pierce!
Rising Falcon!
Това беше
I'll take
грешка.
you all on! Ha!
Между другото,
Flare
Кисара разбива
Demolisher!
та битка.
Pierce!
Look sharp!
Crush! Dragon!
I can carve through armor!
Hurricane Flight!
By the
Take it!
No dog
Crush!
shall break
Back
this
into the
night!
fray!
Chosen
Blast!
Pound!
Benediction light!
Look sharp!
Not in your dreams!
Grounded
Annihilate!
Pound!
Healing! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Water! Here's
Resonate with the earth!
Eternal
Stalagmite!
devastation!
Hurricane Flight!
Elusive deity!
Look sharp!
This one's mine!
Shockwave!
Tornado drop! What?
Вау.
Will this help?
Crush!
Шион?
Healing circle!
Точно това исках.
Grind you into dust!
Това беше грешка.
Gemini Aqua!
Catapult! Can't get out of this!
Here comes Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Eternal
Benediction
devastation!
light!
Hurricane Flight!
Dazzle!
This one's mine!
Hurricane thrust!
Това вброи ли са вътре в
Look sharp!
комбо? Не.
Here, let me help!
Resonate with
way!
Radiant Rarin! Stalag!
Бих сложил оранж гел един.
Might!
Hurricane Flight! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
This should do it!
Shine!
Shield and face!
Force of
Eternal
regeneration!
devastation!
Healing circle! Art seal!
Piercing
to the
roll!
fray.
Annihilation!
you!
Crush!
He who prepares is free.
Dragon Swarm!
Burning strike! Glacial
Glacial
spear!
fire.
Here's evil!
Take
Hurricane
it!
Flight!
Freeze laser!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane
Not on
Flight!
my watch! Mega Ray!
No escape!
Break this night!
Annihilation!
Crush! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Appreciate
free!
the help.
Here's evil!
Eternal devastation!
One's mine!
I'm ready!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Фу, тази битка.
I've used a bit too much healing.
You've used just enough healing for for us to scrape by. Honestly. Just enough.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I think this might be a control device for that drawbridge. Then let's turn it on and see what it does. Тази зона ще е гигантска, между другото. Look, Alphen, that brought that drawbridge down. There's another drawbridge over there. Then does that mean there's a separate device that controls the lower bridge? That would be my guess. Let's look around some more and see what we find. Има едно за слизане надолу. Кауабунга! Не мога, трябва да си снабдя запасите.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Трябва просто да се запася. Cook before resting.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Сипи като се... Тази манджа просто е страхотна. Solid Edge. Tenebrous Stuff. Кисара също Radiant Shield. Но всъщност... Ето го. Вау. Нашата Мацурана има много по-добри пушки. Книжките ще останат за показване на квеста накрая.
Guys, checked your equipment lately?
Бай. Apple Gel. Никаква полза от него. Orange Gel на 9.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to...
Тази още се жалва за паричките. Човек стига. Стига се жалва за паричките. Yeah, we had to spend Exactly as much. Shut the hell up.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Чат, как сте вие? Какво играете? Виждам, че сте си доста разговорливи. Дали мога ги заобиколя сега? Така го усещам. Няма нищо лошо. Демата са точно за това, да ти покажат дали играта е за тебе. Аз си спомням...
Take this! In a bind!
This one's mine!
Captivity!
In here! I'll
Be
be
still!
this one!
Demon
Hurricane thrust!
Hit!
Soaring light spear!
Ready to go!
Bloody
Here I come! Eternal thrust!
Hurricane blow!
negative hit!
Не, че съм я чакал толкова много.
Holy glitter! Holy land!
Blind you into
Take this!
dance on the wind! Carve through!
Shield and mace!
Dragon swarm!
Going in!
Resonate with the earth!
Tear!
Stalagmite! On your
Glacial power! Hurricane flight!
You're mine! It's over!
In the wind!
Crush!
Hurricane flight!
shine!
Dragon
Radiant
swarm!
light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Dance in the wind!
I owe you one. Far enough!
Eternal devastation! Lightning thrust! Tear!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Имаше една игра, която се казваше She Dreams
Small, but a victory
Elsewhere.
nonetheless. We have a long way yet to go.
She Dreams Elsewhere е игра, която не че съм чакал особено, но ми беше много интересна да пробвам. И пробвах демото и откровенно казано въобще не ми хареса. И като цяло дори зарадвах се, че има демо в крайна сметка и дори благодарих на хората в крайна сметка, че си пуснали демо. Да, окей, на мен не ми хареса.
Should be easy.
Но как бих могъл да го разбера, ако нямаше демо?
Dragon
This
swarm!
one's mine!
Tempest Whirl!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane flight!
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine!
Това е най-добрият начин да разбереш дали не играе за теб.
No! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Strike!
Look sharp!
Eternal devastation!
Tiger blade!
Shockwave flash!
Astral energy confiscated!
Take this!
Make it rain!
Dragon swarm!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dazzle! Tear! Take this! Soaring light spear!
Look sharp!
Sealed!
The enemy builds RP.
We'll soon see about that!
You're mine!
This one's
Eternal
mine!
devastation! Shockwave flash!
Raging storm!
You're finished!
This one's mine! Now!
Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Shine! Radiant light!
Dragon
Force of
swarm!
regeneration!
Hurricane
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
С тия оръжие по-добре.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
И то тежък гаут, дето пада, хубаво, че ме пуснаха да се върна до вкъщи.
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If
An opponent like this should be easy.
Force of regeneration!
Going in!
Regenerate!
Waterfall!
Dragon swarm!
Allow me to
Denied!
Dance in
You're
the wind!
mine!
Sleep now.
Eternal devastation!
I'll be saving this one.
You're finished! Lightning thrust!
resonate with the
Hurricane
earth!
flash!
This one's mine.
On your knees!
Dazzle! Tear!
Thunder feet!
Air
Sealed!
pressure!
Soaring light spear!
Hurricane strike!
Elusive deity!
now.
Leave
Now
the
you've gone
smelling
and
to me.
ticked me off.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Confiscated!
Great! Next!
Hurricane
Not a
strike!
chance!
Going
Явно
in.
съм написал и на страните.
Benediction
Eternal
light.
devastation!
More where that
I
came
owe you
from.
one!
Can't get out of
Stay
this!
still!
Bullseye! Purge malevolence!
This
Power
one's
from
mine.
magic! Freeze lancer!
Dragon
Let's
Swarm!
make it rain.
On your knee.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Now! Here I come!
Hurricane strike!
Radiant
It's
light!
go time!
Force
Be
of
still.
regeneration!
Soaring light
Regenerate!
spear!
Don't suffer in silence!
Hurricane
now.
strike!
Take this!
Don't suffer
This
in
Tarbaku.
Dragon
silence!
Swarm!
Can you take it?
Be still!
Lightning orb!
Look sharp.
Reflect on my
Elector
skin.
from
They
Dragon
might
Swarm!
blah 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 magic!
Ба, magic!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Доста гаут.
Let's
can
see
handle
what
it.
you've got.
Take this!
Raging cascades!
Тук и CPU-то ми се претовари. То не се претовари на 60% е нещо, ама...
Blood.
Your wings won't save you from me! Shining Supernova!
Burn in hell!
I'm ready, freaks!
Тази игра е на... така-
Radiant Genesis!
Радвам се, че взех
Ready!
видеокарта нова. Защото без тази... В смисъл, взех я в много неприятен момент,
An astral arch?
That's my
който си
blade!
платих като поп
Astral energy!
и няколко месеца след това
Lightning condense!
спряха да са толкова
Radiant
скъпи.
light! Force of regeneration!
This one's all mine!
Regenerate!
Illuminate the dark!
Моят случай не е така голяма загуба.
Glimmer!
No
This
escape!
one's mine. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
На който е? А, на Алфен ли? Защото е главният герой.
Eternal devastation!
Това е най-добрата
Dragon
причина.
Swarm!
Make it rain!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Battle Suit. Уу, 10 Elemental Defense надолу. Това да не е някакво бледо подобие на решение при предмети. Съмнявам се.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Armor won't save you!
Eternal devastation!
Shining Supernova!
Често казано не помня.
Here!
Аз съм,
You're mine!
Light astral
Eternal
energy!
devastation!
въпреки че съм
Here I come!
хардкор играч,
Thunder Blade! Illuminate
като
the
цяло,
Come forth, holy
и че
glimmer!
съм, нали,
Dragon Swarm!
хайде, не бих казал primary PC юзър, но съм 50 на 50 да съм primary PC юзър. Имам искрено голяма липса на интерес към части и такива работи. 6 и 6 Радеонче май беше нещо такова.
Being interrupted!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
Shion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Eternal devastation!
Everlasting dark!
Lightning
Shockwave
orb!
flash!
Elusive deity!
Crescent Moon!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
6 и 6 и 700 Радеон, мисля, че 6 беше.
Of the blazing sword!
Не съм 1000% убеден. С тия ще се бия на излизане така и така. 6 не звучи добре. Мисля, че беше това. Не мога да съм сигурен, но почти сигурен, че е това.
This looks nice and tough.
А сега в момента колко пъти поред сбърках копчета и това, че не играя Shin Megami Tensei 4. Цъкам това копче за интеракция, все едно е копчето, с което се сменя камерата. Ама критикувай колкото искаш, мен... Мен няма да ме накара да се чувствам прецакан. Аз по никакъв начин не преживявам този избор като някакъв важен за мен. Важно да ми върши работа. Има ситуации, често казвам, където съм си взимал банички и съм преживял избора като по-важен. Това е много гадно. Това е много гадно. Не знам на какво се дължи, но... Това звучи като нещо, за което бих бил и ядосан и аз.
We're all right, Alphen.
Hi, Hoodle.
Light.
This one's mine. In here.
Going in.
Dragon Form!
More where that
Eternal
came from.
devastation!
Също така звучи като нещо, което за секунда не бих се замислил дали да ролбек на Райдър. Нищо, че е сигурно ултра досадно.
Be still!
Light astral energy.
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Execution!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Searing Gale!
Being interrupted.
Raging cascade.
Dragon Swarm!
Blind you with headshot! Prepare to be
Now.
Meteor! All yours, Kisara! Shine! My right! Full regeneration!
Make it rain!
Double him! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Истината е, че заради смяната на старата карта към новата,
As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Ай, спрете прикате. Заради смяната на старата карта към новата съм толкова слаб за...
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
Трябва да има опция стриминг. Да скипват някои от по-безсмислените и безинтересни диалози. Като цяло аз съм фен на бантера в Tales игрите, просто сега някакси не мога да го... Може би, защото не харесвам толкова героите в тази. Може би, защото нещо друго, не знам. Но... Може, защото аз приказвам, не знам, сега ми идва с една идея повече бантера.
Take dependable to the last.
Dragon Swarm!
Shining supernova.
A spot of feet something, anyone?
Swarm!
Sleep now.
Take this!
Regenerate! Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Don't suffer in silence!
Lightning orb.
Може би, ако не ми беше прекъснал...
Raging cascade.
Descend from the wind!
Fucking hell, mate!
I'll trip it up!
In here.
Radiant light! Dragons of regeneration!
You're mine! Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm!
More where that came from.
You're mine!
This one's mine!
I'm ready!
Malevolent astral energy.
Say no more!
Benediction light.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Our arts are being interrupted. Shut them down!
How about this?
Raging cascade.
I'm not done!
Shine! Radiant
You
light!
picked the wrong
Force
fight!
of regeneration!
Air thrust!
Eternal devastation!
Regenerate! He who prepares
Shockwave
is free
flash!
from regret.
I'm ready!
Kisara!
Окей,
Frozen.
ето го.
Hammer!
Това комбо беше добро.
Shine!
Not a
Radiant
chance!
Here
light!
goes!
Force of
Switch
regeneration!
Illuminate the
Here I
sun!
come!
Regenerate!
This one's mine! Holy land!
Glacial
Allow me to
fire!
help you.
Crush!
Hurricane strike!
Dragon swarm!
Tempest! What?
Look
Be
sharp!
still!
Shine!
Hurricane
Radiant light!
thrust!
Force of regeneration!
Hurricane
Wait,
thrust!
Defense were interrupted!
Tear!
Allow
Hurricane
me to help
thrust!
you.
Tiger blade!
Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Catapult!
Rising! Coming through!
За справка, старата ми карта беше
Now!
RX 560
Scarlet Inferno!
или нещо такова.
Benediction light!
Сега в момента всичко е
Denied!
топа.
Thanks! I'm not done!
Oh, too
This
shy to
one's
come
all
over.
mine!
Resonate with the
Eternal
earth!
devastation!
Stalagmite!
Shockwave
On
flash!
your knees!
I never miss!
It's go time!
More
Air
stockpile!
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine!
More where that came from!
Infinity!
Here
Lightning thrust!
Take this! Elusive deity!
Lightning thrust!
Rotating pile driver!
Tear!
Take
Raging
this!
cascade!
Soaring light spear!
In here!
Elusive deity!
I'll be saving this one!
How about
Eternal
this?
devastation!
Astral energy!
Shockwave
More
flash!
where that
Time
came
to
from!
strike!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon swarm!
Just what the doctor ordered!
It's time!
Eternal devastation!
Направо ме лончват майка си е баба.
That's you!
Eternal
Elusive deity!
devastation! Crush!
Rotating pile driver!
Eternal devastation!
Shine!
Raging
Radiant
cascade!
light! In a bind?
Spread!
Here I come!
Hurricane flood!
It's deep
Arcane
dirt!
waterfall!
Bend into everlasting
Dragon
darkness!
swarm!
Laser!
Negative
Dance in
gate!
the wind!
On
This
your
one's
knees!
mine! I'll be saving this one!
Air pressure!
Look
You're
sharp!
finished!
Denied!
Another
Raging
incantation ruined!
Eternal devastation!
Shine! Radiant light!
Моля ви да не умирате.
Regeneration! Regen
the
light!
wind!
Allow me to help you!
Seal!
Catapult!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
При мен е така работа с видеокарта, че
I've been doing really great lately.
на практика до сега, или може би ако изпускам нещо от преди това, което не се сещам, не съм играл игра, която да ми тества видеокарта до степента, до която Tales of Arise ми я тества в момента, но аз съм окей с това, че не изчаках докато паднат цените, не за друго, защото на мен ми е нужна видеокарта, за да си планирам програмата. Аз си планирам за много месеци напред какво да играя и примерно Tales of Arise съм си я планирал от миналата година да играя. С плана, че ще си взема видеокарта. Но технически, ако не си бях взел видеокарта, ще да имам супер много игри, които да висят и да чакат взимането на видео. Can't we use this to lower the drawbridge? Well, let's hurry up and try it. Ето сега, примерно до края на годината ми е почти ясно какво ще играя. В смисъл, на практика няма място за нещо ново. Hopefully we can look across now. Only one way to find out. We can drop down over there to quickly get back. Да я си сейвам. Упс. Също така. Не беше ли ето тук някъде совичката, където се обади? Не се ли обади хулта от тука? А не, май се обади хулта от тука. Ясно. Отиваме точно там. Трябва да изследвам. Не мога да изпусна совичка.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I never miss.
You see this coming?
Another incantation ruined.
Shattering up pieces!
Regenerate!
Look sharp!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Shockwave piercing! Shockwave flash!
Слави, това са ми толкова чужди проблеми, човек, че...
Illuminate the dark.
Dragon Swarm!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Shockwave flash!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
No escape!
Leading charges to me!
In here.
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm not done!
Scream!
More with the dark.
Eternal devastation!
Bloody howling!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Not on my watch.
This one's mine!
Look! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Се цъкаш 4 на 3.
I can feel my power
Между
growing!
другото, убивам за качествен 4 към 3 монитор. Съвременен,
That's far enough!
да мога да играя някакви неща.
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Dragon Swarm!
Allow me to help you.
Tear!
Illuminate
Hurricane
the
Thrust!
Hurricane Fight!
You're mine!
Take this!
You're mine!
Seismic
It's
Rosa!
over!
Benediction light!
Eternal devastation!
Get this world.
И аз имам игри, които не мога да ги насилиш. Цял екран стреч, каквото ще да правиш.
Dance in the wind.
Make it rain!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Benediction!
Now! You're mine! Rising
Heal!
An astral arts?
That's my
I
cue.
have no limits! Shut him down!
No limit.
Eternal devastation!
Can't reach for the sky.
Total Demon Fang!
Hurricane Fight!
Severing Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
Луна Рондо.
Light!
Make it rain!
Heal!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Аз имам същия проблем с Конунг.
Hurricane
По принцип даже щях да я спидрънвам преди години. И просто не мога. Не мога да я форснат в прозорец, не мога да я форснат в стрелка.
Dragon Swarm!
Rending you apart!
И дори имаш един зрител едно време в YouTube, казваш се
Everyone still
Дейв,
in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
просто Дейв. Той беше направил човека разчет на всички предмети, мизерии, глупости. И аз излязах се едно съм измекярин такъв. Въобще не направих спидрън накрая, въпреки работа, която той направи и ресърча, който той направи, просто нямах
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
адекватен монитор, на който да играе играта. Беше много неприятно. Човека беше направил някакви мапове, глупости. Заедно щяхме да го раутваме самия рън. И накрая, че... Хайде, битка. Това ще е голямата битка, сигурно.
What is this place?
Look! Over there!
Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone.
Calmazeu?
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Raging storm!
Crush!
Captivity.
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do.
Shine!
Air
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Eternal devastation!
Regenerate!
Here I come!
Let us take him
Glacial
prey!
Pyre!
Dragon
He who prepares is free from
Hurricane
the
strike!
benediction light.
Going in! Here!
Eternal devastation! Here I come!
This one's mine!
Lightning
Ground
orb!
and pound!
Purge
Eternal
malevolence!
devastation!
Grind you to dust!
Sleep now.
Take this!
More for the
Cargios.
Eternal devastation!
Benediction
Dragon
light.
Swarm!
Carmazeu.
Look
Hurricane
sharp!
Thrust!
Their arcs were interrupted!
Take this!
Hurricane
Use
Core
its
break.
weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Eagle ray!
Eternal devastation!
Far enough!
It's over!
Aw, too shy
Shine!
to come
Radiant
over.
light!
Here,
Force
let
of
me help!
regeneration!
Eternal devastation!
Regenerate!
I can
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about
Don't
that.
suffer inside.
Going in!
Ready and raring!
Here I come! It's over!
Rotating pile
This
driver.
one's mine!
What in the world?
Don't hurry!
I'm alright.
Try
I'm
harder!
still standing.
Not a chance!
Hurricane strike!
Raging storm!
Let me free you of your power.
Let me free me of my death.
Thunderbolt!
My incoming death.
Forth, holy glimmer!
Take
Holy
this!
lamp!
I can carve through armor.
I'm ready.
to go.
Redwell!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Say no more.
Shine. Radiant
Dragon
light.
Swarm! This
Force
one's
of
all mine.
regeneration.
I'm ready to go!
Regenerate.
Light astral! Illuminate the dark! There's something
Бих се хелнал между другото.
in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement.
There! Burn in hell!
Howl!
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation!
Wow, wow, wow.
Raging storm!
Eternal
Seal!
devastation!
Tunnel!
Dragon
Not
Swarm!
on
Stop
my
it,
watch.
Това беше грешка.
Thanks, Kisara!
Hurricane
Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wind.
How about this?
Astral energy!
Hurricane
Swarm!
strike!
Catapult.
This one's
Eternal
mine!
energy!
Plenty left!
Dazzle! Soaring
Ето
up!
за това беше грешка.
You'll pay for that!
My pride was my
More
downfall.
for the
Light up the
stockpile!
dark!
Shine.
I'm ready to
Radiant
go.
light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Окей.
This world!
Hurricane
Нямам идея как оцелях.
I'll take you all
Нямам
on!
идея как оцелях. Нямам идея как
Flare
оцелях.
Demolisher!
Когато искат да ме убият, не ме убият. Лол. Трит.
The armor is all mine. Force
Seal.
of regeneration.
Going
Regenerate.
in.
It's on! No escape!
Let me free you of your power.
Nico!
Free!
Кисара, стига са моли на Мигал, ставай и се бей.
Now for something
Hurricane strike!
Dance in the wind!
Going in.
Sleep now!
No further.
Plenty left! The enemy's reeling!
Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Point taken.
Shine.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Eternal devastation!
Ремон Геру.
Dragon Swarm!
Benediction.
Hurricane strike!
Heal.
Wow.
Not a chance! Not today!
Time to shine!
Our arts are being
Eternal
interrupted.
devastation!
Light up the
Dragon Swarm!
You could use a hand!
Бягай.
More for that arc
You could use a
seal!
hand!
Беше за малко, но...
Benediction light.
More for the stockpile!
Damn! You're off!
No escape!
Aw,
Дохалим. Лемангел.
More where that came from!
Benediction light.
Eternal
leave the target
devastation!
to me!
Съборим ли го?
Where are you going?
Benediction light.
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Radiant
Piercing roar!
I'll be saving this
Hurricane
one!
strike!
Shattering the pieces.
Going!
Crush!
Appreciate the help!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Това беше грешка.
Hurricane strike!
Take
Няма
this.
значение. Дабл даун, дабл даун.
Raging cascade!
Scream
The
fade
flame
to
in your
blood.
wind! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Shine.
in the wind!
Radiant light. That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Strike!
Wow.
Wind astral energy! More where that
Wait.
came from!
Something's happening.
They fused together?
Benediction.
I mean, it's kinda stupid, right?
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this
Does
its
it?
true form?
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Elusive deity! No further!
Does it look like it?
I don't have much
Guess what
left.
the doctor
I'm
ordered?
ready to go.
Dance in the
Eat
wind!
dirt! Sleep now.
Take this!
Demon
Where are you going?
Eagle rage!
This
More
should
where
do
that
it!
came
Down
from!
from the wind!
In here!
Benediction
Nothing
light.
I'll be
gets by
saving
me.
this one!
Heal!
Hold nothing back!
Wow.
I couldn't make it in time.
Dazzle!
From
Hurricane
beyond,
thrust!
imbue this vanquished
Fire!
soul with life.
Hurricane
Illuminate
thrust!
the
Illuminate some life bottle. The game.
Come forth!
Tear!
Holy
Shine!
glimmer!
Hurricane
Radiant
thrust!
Here goes!
Soaring light! Ignite!
Tiger blade!
Rising! Coming through! Ha!
Kinomat.
Now!
Pripet. Or should I say
Scarlet
hello?
Inferno!
I'm not sure if you're
Benediction light.
Bulgarian speaking or not.
I can carve through armor!
And I'm sure this one is
Stick waterfall!
a shitty enemy. Така. Сега булката, според мен, така ще е по-добрия вариант.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Here, let me heal!
Can you take it?
More for the stockpile!
Take this!
Searing
guard.
flame! Reload!
Look
Shining
sharp.
out! Lunar corruption!
Wow!
Stay away from my friends!
Shield and rain! Not on my watch!
Dragon swarm!
Flaming meteor!
Be still!
Marksman hand!
Hurricane thrust!
Lightning! Raging cascade!
Rising falcon!
This one's mine!
Sweet mom! Dad!
Guardian field! All right,
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Nothing
Here's a
gets
healing
by
holy
me.
lamp!
Crush!
First aid!
Glacial fire!
This will...
Photon flash! I never miss! Illuminate the dark!
Dragon swarm!
On
Holy
guard!
glimmer!
Will this
Denied!
help?
Holy lance!
This one's mine!
I'll heal you all!
Eternal devastation!
Скандален е.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Burn!
I owe
Here
you
I
one
come.
for that!
Raging storm!
It's
Look
turn-
here!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon
I owe
I'm
you
out
swarm!
of
one for
ammo!
that!
Back into the fray!
Look sharp!
Dragon swarm!
Hurricane strike!
Lunar corruption!
Here I
Lunar
come!
blast! Loud!
Eternal...
You require it.
Annihilation!
No further!
Into the shadows!
Dragon swarm!
Here's another! One left! Here goes!
Pieces!
Will this help? Sealed!
Eternal devastation!
More for the stockpile!
Appreciate the help!
Supernova! That searing flame! Reload!
Look sharp!
Lunar corruption! More where that came from!
Shut my
The
back!
power of water!
It's on!
I'll heal you all!
Моля да,
Dragon swarm!
I'm ready!
моля да спреш.
I never miss! Nothing condemns!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea! I owe you one
Lightning
for that!
orb!
I'm not done! Dragon swarm!
Mega ray!
Hurricane
Gemini
strike!
Armor won't save you!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Взехме контрола.
Illuminate
Prepare to be
the
sealed!
Not on my watch!
Добре. И другото, което ще направя Orange Gale.
Magic is
Eternal
out!
Appreciate your help!
Savior! Water! Hear my call!
This should do
Red!
it!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Dragon!
Take this!
Water! Hear my call! Photon flash! Red! Raging cascade!
Tear!
Here's a healing
Hurricane
arc.
thrust!
Fire
Tear!
An outstanding
Magic
denied!
is out!
You're
Късно.
mine! Dragon swarm!
First! I'll be saving this one! Reload!
Eternal devastation!
I'll heal you all!
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunder
Dragon!
field!
Too much!
Healing circle!
My turn!
The power of
More where that
light!
came
I'm
from!
ready to go!
Recover!
Тук едва го хванах.
Light axe raging cascade!
Dragon swarm!
Hurricane strike!
Healing circle!
Thanks, Shion.
Mega ray!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
On guard!
Сега проблема, ако касне нещо напред, както сега,
Gemini
А не, това е само рева.
Here, let me help. Oh, too shy. This one's here. Let me help.
Dance in the wind!
I'll smash you!
Air thrust!
Eternal devastation!
Lightning condemned! Reload! Thunder
Flaming
Healing circle. Thanks, Shion.
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
Това е края му.
Hurricane strike! Blast!
Eternal devastation!
Ринуел, защо не го спря?
Eternal devastation!
Holy land!
In a bind?
Take it! I owe you one.
Tiger blade. Take it. Denied. Thanks, Shion.
Gravitas
Eternal
field!
devastation!
Photon illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Eternal devastation!
Айде.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Еба ти тежкия бос, между другото. Съм, не знам дали ви прави впечатление, ама босовете на този етап в тази игра са вече... О, бой.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
I mean, дал съм 120 лева, ще move forward.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Продължаваме напред. Два ковчега. Кой знае какво има. Gold Gel. Окей. Омега еликсир. Мирише ми на бос, между другото. Мирише ми на бос. Съм сигурен дали съм прав. Rooftop коридор. Почти сигурно съм прав. Прав съм.
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen
No
couldn't
shit.
be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Това е един от тия моменти, които плачат за чекпоинт. Къде за travel point? Искам да видя има ли смисъл да го взимам това нещо. Какви ресурси имам? Би трябвало да сме окей по принцип. Сейвам преди да го взема. И айде. Зелената светлина не е travel point, тя е full heal.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Freedom!
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Така. Alright, it's go time. Я им сега какво стане.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life.
Lord Volron
I'm happy to
Igniseri.
see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself.
То ще призове някаква гнав.
Kidnapping Shion, sacrificing those people. It was all just for your own sick satisfaction.
Турбо аниме с тия
To help
приказки.
pass the time, I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Яко.
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Die.
Приказки, братле.
Eternal devastation!
Enjoy.
Benediction light.
Freeze.
Aqueous Surge!
Switch to
Dragon
offense!
Swarm!
Flaming meteor!
Does that
Try
hurt?
harder! Not a chance!
Crescent moon!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Swarm!
От сега бих сменил Кисара и нашия човек.
Sealed! More for the sun! Here you go!
Entertain me.
Here, let me...
Не Кисара. Шион.
More with that
all
grenade!
Дискаунт Сефирот.
Hurricane
How about some of this?
On guard!
Confiscated! Radiant light! Illuminate the
Amazing
dark!
crush!
Come forth! Holy
Dragon
glitter!
Swarm!
Holy
Going
land!
in!
Healing circle!
Аз го нарекахме Дип.
Do you require help? Die.
Look sharp!
Back into the
Dragon!
fray!
He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Die.
Select
Eternal
your
devastation!
weapon!
Take
I'm
this.
prison!
Piercing
In a
roar!
bind?
Now!
There!
Did we get him?
He's open!
It's over!
Let's go!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
Eat dirt!
And again!
Вау, колко теми.
Meteor!
Dragon
I
Swarm!
never miss!
Does
Here
that
goes.
hurt?
Will this help?
Hurricane
Eternal
On
devastation!
guard!
The enemy wields arts too.
Denied!
We'll soon see about
I owe
that!
you one for that!
Eternal devastation!
In the wind! Unsealed!
Hurricane
You're
strike!
mine!
Look sharp!
More for the
Take
drop
this.
pile! Purge
Look
without
out, Hurricane
Enjoy.
Eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine!
О, не, приятелю,
This
не.
one's mine!
In here!
This
Into
one's
the
mine!
sky!
Eternal
Saving this
devastation!
one!
Going in!
Mega ray!
Take this.
Flaming sun!
I'm ready!
Redwell!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Say no more.
Is that it?
Here I come!
Като цяло никой не съм харесал тази шега еди после от Алиекспрес, нали? Но
What's he planning?
Leave the
Now
ensnaring
this
to
is
me.
This looks
enjoyable.
bad! We've got to stop him!
me.
Thunder field!
No further!
Crescent moon!
Freeze.
Lightning condense!
Hurricane
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the
That's far
dark!
enough.
Here's the
Eternal
glitter!
devastation!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't
Oh,
disappoint me by
through
dying
armor.
just yet.
Their arts were interrupted!
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
hopefully I won't disappoint you by dying just yet.
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
I mean,
Take this.
can we do
Going in.
anything about
Let me
this?
help!
Shit.
First aid!
That's far enough.
Where are you going?
Hurricane strike!
What's wrong?
Here, let me
Ready to
help!
go!
I owe you one!
First aid!
Crush!
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Switch roles! I'll take you all on!
Върджи от Алиекспрес.
Flare Demolisher!
Него не съм толкова добре запознат, за да кажа.
I'll heal you!
Hurricane
More where that came from!
Look sharp! Going
Thanks so
in!
much!
Take
Dance
this.
in the wind!
Searing
In
blade!
here!
Eternal
Glacier
devastation!
Fear! Here's the evil!
Take this.
Astral energy!
Take
More where
this.
that came
Hurricane
from!
strike!
I'll
No
heal
further.
you all!
Fool.
Going in!
Hydration orb!
Take
Lightning
this.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Illuminate the dark!
On guard!
Enjoy.
Lightning! Downfall!
How about this?
Try harder!
Айде.
Pathetic.
Annihilation! Magna ray!
Launch!
Eternal devastation!
That's far enough.
Now you see what I can do!
Tiger blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Circle! More for the
Thanks,
stop!
Shion.
Eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine!
Ignite!
Plenty left!
There, just like that.
Eternal devastation!
Magna ray!
Does that hurt?
Annihilation! Lightning!
Look sharp!
То ще има и втора форма.
Throbs in pain.
Lightning!
How about some of this?
Not in your
How about not?
Illuminate the
Eternal
dark!
devastation!
Magna ray! Hurricane! Holy land! Gemini Aqua!
Now this is
Going
enjoyable.
away!
Die.
Annihilation!
О, не. Монсье.
going?
Не, монсье, не.
Ready to go!
Water
Switch to
astral
offense!
Downfall!
That's far enough.
This one's mine!
What's wrong? Now, are you ready to entertain me?
I am not.
Don't disappoint me by dying just yet. Take this.
Hear my call!
Enjoy.
Ready and ready!
Между другото бих си хелнал така кисара с един пингил.
How about this one? Armor won't save you!
Glacial Flaming Meteor!
Dragon Swarm!
Time to shine! Lightning
Finish!
Айде!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone за край! Това ще има 100% втора форма.
Got him!
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now!
Това е най-нефункционалният меч в света.
You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
What the hell is that?
How sweet your ignorance must be.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination.
We never asked you to rule. No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
You could use a hand! Guardian Hail!
Dragon Swarm! Coward!
Confiscated!
Това беше грешка.
Let me at him!
Illuminate the
Eternal
sun!
devastation!
Come forth!
You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Hurricane Strike!
Bastard!
Going in!
Eternal
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
Това беше грешка толкова заради една.
No way.
Annihilation! Gravitas Field! Tempest Whirl! More where that came from!
Your mother!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
I'm...
Вау!
Try harder! You pay for that!
Let me at him!
First aid!
Not like this!
I'm nearly done.
Това е много зле, by the way. Омега еликсир. Сега е момента.
Dad!
Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Ако някога имаше момент, сега е момента.
Shining Supernova! Purge
In a bind.
By the power of water!
Eternal devastation!
Switch to offense.
Seal!
Ground and
Ако някога имаше момент, сега е момента.
More for the stockpile!
lunar arc.
Will this help? Photon splatter!
Вау!
Lock the door! I'm
ready to go.
More where that came from!
Lightning thrust!
Healing
Hurricane
circle!
strike.
Jade supernova!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Coming through! Ha! Now!
Зле!
Scarlet Inferno!
Зле!
Burn in hell!
Impudence.
Lightning Falcon!
Lunar arc.
Crush! Dragon Form!
All shall bow before
me!
Where are you going?
Now or never.
Photon crazy going in! In here!
Unleash lightning!
Far enough.
I'll heal you all! Illuminate
Зле!
the dark! Come forth! Healing circle!
Appreciate the help.
Handle!
Glacial
Glacial
spear.
Pierce
Save
the
you.
evil!
Can't get out of this.
The flame inside me yearns
This
to be let
Freeze
free!
Lancer!
Now! Here I come!
Do it! Astral energy!
Половинка му кръв е долу.
Know your place! Here I come!
Lunar
Dragon Form!
Flaming
Kneel
meteor.
before your sovereign!
Annihilation!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane
Eternal devastation! Your life will end here!
Raging
Дягай.
cascade!
He's about to attack.
Damn it! We need to stop him!
How can we?
I am the true sovereign! All others shall be banished!
Finis Eternum.
Flaming meteor.
No, 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 no,
Try
no.
harder! My turn! Not a chance! My turn!
Hurricane strike. Going.
Could this be?
Could this be the prophesized Wipo?
The true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Flame ready to go.
Magic Gazam!
No, it's
Seal! Hear my call!
I mean... Fuck.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Stay away from my friend!
Appreciate the help.
То приятел
Now you've
въобще
gotta
не си
tick me
поплюва, by the
off.
way.
Appreciate the help.
То приятел въобще не си поплюва.
I still got some fight
Ground
left.
and pound.
Try harder!
Let me
This
help.
one's all mine! Bastard! Take this!
Going in.
Huh? Burn!
Hurricane strike.
Eternal devastation!
Downfall! Here's a healing arc! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Не, 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 не.
Try harder!
Dance in
Not
the
a
wind!
chance!
Glacial spear.
Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worms!
Alphen.
No!
Everyone together.
I'll
Here
shoot
goes.
him down!
Devastation!
Hurricane strike. Far enough.
Lightning condemned!
Eternal
Swing
devastation!
open.
Crush!
Now or never.
Eternal devastation!
Can't get out of this.
Gemini Land!
Shockwave slash!
Glacial fire.
Наточихме не малко демидж.
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Wind astral energy! I'll never miss!
This
Not in
one's
your
all
dreams.
mine!
On guard. I can carve through armor.
Lightning
I'll heal you
condemned!
all.
Thunderblade!
Tiger
Illuminate!
blade.
Healing circle!
Burn!
Holy glimmer!
Damn it!
Too late!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Eternal devastation! All
It's
shall
time.
bow before me!
Annihilation! Illuminate the dark! I'm
Going in.
Holy
I'm out of
glimmer!
ammo.
Holy land!
Take this! Stop! Take this!
Că?
Healing strikes! First
I
aid!
owe you one!
Hydration!
Eternal
Lightning
devastation!
condemned!
Try harder!
In a bind.
Now! Hurricane
Illuminate the
thrust!
dark!
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation!
Fire.
Kneel before
Here,
your
let me
sovereign!
help.
Burning strike!
Rising Falcon!
Pierce the evil!
I'm ready.
Your life will end here!
Look sharp. Deny.
Това е долу е.
Careful, run!
This
Долу е.
ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Come on now. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I am he who devours, who rules over and crushes those who crawl at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There, we finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
И аз имам това очакване.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Alphen!
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened? happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads, and we knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Xion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Power of a Sovereign. Дълго време без говор. Idealist. За Кисара също така. Само двамата са в отряда. Като цяло, това, което казвате, интересно ми е това, което Наско каза. Тя е била там през цялото време и ние просто не сме я забелязали, така ли? Ако това е така, доста интересно са го направили.
Xion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's...
Когато аниме играта идва директно с втори сезон. Също така, другото нещо, което ми е интересно, е... Според мен, ще кажа хипотезата. Стоеш си до трона най-спокойно, казва Трифон. Вау, това е много интересно, че са го направили така. Сейвам тук и след това ще се върна след малко. Имам да кажа няколко неща. Първото е, според мен, това е някоя от ренанците от Ленегис, която е дошла да си вземе жътвата в общи линии. И моята хипотеза е, че сега ще се разправяме на другата планета директно с враговете. Ренас Алма Вълчо е всъщност това, което ние преследвахме като цел, да съберем 5-те сфери и да направим Ренас Алма. Ренас Алма е висшата сфера, която когато се съберат 5-те сфери, издига суверена в суверенитет, нали? В смисъл, тя го прави владетеля един вид. Royal Soul нещо си. Не съм сигурен какво е Royal Soul, но всяко от 5-те царства пълни своята топка с енергия и накрая на определен период, определен цикъл, 5-мата лидери се спердашват и който вземе всичките 5 топки става баш шефа. Алма трябва да е на латински, невероятно. Но да, връщам се до 10 на 15 минути, по-скоро 15. Завръщаме се с продължението на сагата. Животинките израснаха. Тази стая с чупения прозорец ми напомня на една тронна зала от Лаксиус Форс. Много интересен мотив. Много интересен мотив. А що се касае до Лаксиус, ще има нова игра. Ще има продължение. Latios Soul излиза тази година. 8-та част от поредицата. Вярвам, че тя отново ще бъде разделена на трилогия. И ще е третата трилогия един вид. Края на сагата. От 2001 насам. Аз самия за първи път ги играх 2005-2006 някъде. И от тогава насам съм фен на поредицата.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Shion has joined the party.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Голямо айкане. The Red Woman. Колкото до играта, сега сме някъде на около 65% или нещо такова. На около май сме нещо... май към 60-65%. Естествено зависи колко се моткаме, но като цяло вървим доста прилично. Аз често казвам, на моменти се затруднявам с играта, или поне това е усещането. Не съм сигурен дали просто мен не ме бива съвсем, или така е крафтната играта, но определено усещам много ситуации как се едно... доста се затруднявам така на някои бос битки и прочее, което е приятно усещане. От друга гледна точка няма зацикления някакви, което е също много добре. Като цяло започна с една идея по-бавно, но определено разбирам защо е сред най-тачените RPG-та на миналата година. Определено разбирам. Things appear to be working, I guess.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Като цяло, от женските персонажи не само... Мислех си за Кисара по принцип. Кисара като шилдър е герой, който генерално ме кефи като тип. Въпросът е, че тя е много малко скилове, много по-семпъл геймплей. И честно казано, в Tales игрите винаги играя с главния протагонист. На практика винаги. Ти може да играеш с няколко герои, да правиш по-големи комбота и прочее, но това не е моят начин. Просто не е... Идва ми в повече, често казано. Идва ми с една идея повече. И затова си играя с Алфенчето.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Companion has rejoined the party.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either, the city too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow. Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Ами, Слави, както виждаш, въпрос на избор е. Смисъл, аз не сменям персонажите и си вървя perfectly fine. Леко по-трудничко. Може би става по-лесно, като сменяш персонажите, нямам идея. Но в практиката си с Tales игрите съм установил, че това не ми допринася положително за играта. Напротив, често казвам, ми става много по-неприятно и досадно. Започвам, когато взема да сменям персонажите и да се мъча да играя с всички персонажи, бойната система започва да се усеща като Final Fantasy VII Remake бойната система. Естествено, нали, значително преди Final Fantasy VII Remake въобще да съществува.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Истината е, че...
But...
It's not going to take forever, Law. I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Истината е, че... Просто не ми понася. Самата смяна между тях е скапана. Не съм сигурен, ме кефи как е направено. С... Гипада и задържаш... Нали... ZR. Това не е проблема ми, просто не ме кефи да... Играй си както ти хареса. Да, със сигурност, със сигурност.
Very well.
Alright. You're clear. You can leave.
Well...
Huh? Somehow, I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey.
So you're guys hoarding all the Russians?
Pardon me?
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Voran. Pichaga.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danans from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Hurricane thrust!
Magna Ray! Lightning raging
Take
cascade!
this!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Sleep now.
Rising
Enemies are Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Now or never.
Magna Ray all
The
day.
enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Devastation! Shock blasting
Air
dart!
thrust.
Rising Falcon!
Holy Lunar Eruption. Lunar Blast. This one's mine.
Dragon Storm! Be
Radiant
still!
Light. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Infernal Turret!
Тия май не разбраха какво става. So it wasn't the Danon stockpiling the Russians? It was some Voran soldiers hiding out inside his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey.
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Voran? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Voran is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. they've been just going about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Vholran's slave, both Dahnans and Renans alike. That's the kind of a realm he was running.
Well...
But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Vholran was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Vholran vanished. It is entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't, to any degree, has allowed these soldiers to carry on as thought it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they are going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, man. I am Lord Dohalim Ilkaros. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim, but sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Vholran has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you all must pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then...
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gani once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Не като Final Fantasy VII Remake, където играта си те принуждава да смееш между тях. Не съм сигурен дали реално те принуждава. Някой пробва ли да кара соло? Или действително, фактически ти казва смени героя, иначе да го духаш?
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to
Направено е да ударя само главния персонаж, който
spare for it, though.
Де факто трябва да го сменяш заради... това кой срещу кой е силен. Ма предполагам, че и това не е толкова голяма драма, според мен. В смисъл... Имам пред, не звучи като да е напълно задължително. Просто е много силно препоръчително.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Vholran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganneth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Кисара Хартфелд Шилд ли се казва това? Йеп. Слага Саут. Така. Я да им вдигнем точките първо. Има доста странично съдържание като цяло. KO Prevention ще е следващото нещо за лоу.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Голямо приказване. Check to see if there are any other problems. Привет, Митко.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
That was scary. Really, really scary.
Well...
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish splash, how, whoosh, and boom bump outside of town, and... You left the town? Never go wandering outside, where it's no safe, you hear me? Easy, Rinwell. Kid, you probably spotted a Zuggle. Did you see anything when it made that crackle and roar sound? It was red crackling and roaring. Red? Red. Oh, I get it. He must mean he saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. So that would mean the splashing sound is water and the howling sound wind. And that booming sound was urine, well.
Hey!
Why it's gotta be me? Because you're loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom boom, you're a boom boom lady. You see what I mean? Even he agrees he hardly knows you. And he hardly knows you, really. If you two have had quite enough teasing me, there's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. Are you gonna make the scary thing go away, lady? We'll see what we can do. You bet. Don't worry. Us grown-ups will take care of it. If he saw it outside of town, do you think he was in the last two marshlands? Whatever it is, it sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Barky boy.
Huh?
Is that your nickname for me or something? Master of Nature. Да. Здравей, Митко. Нямах време по-рано да ти кажа здрасти по-подобаващо, просто защото сайд-квестваме в момента. А имаше диалози.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Oh?
Oh, you again. I wonder what today's recipe will be. You're getting ahead of yourself, young miss. Haha, come on, Gordeno. We all know where this is heading.
Yes!
You have me there. Indeed, I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowels of Pellegion's mighty fortress.
Just great.
Whatever it is, I don't think it will ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes in places like that. Well, as it happens, I met a sailor back in Mahaxar. He let me borrow a boat, and then I was here before I knew it.
What?
You rode that boat all the way here? That's right. But more importantly, what I found in that castle was forbidden recipes, sealed away since ancient times.
What?
Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have for locking it away all these years?
Yes!
I haven't the faintest idea. Pardon. That's why we must make it so we can find out. And so I ask you all to gather me the ingredients once more. However, being such an old recipe, its directions are written rather obtusely. It calls for something white, soft and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat. And finally,
yes,
also something white, soft and fluffy. Why does it ask for it twice? My guess is that one of them simply refers to rice.
Nice.
Or maybe the recipe is calling for double the normal amount of rice? Sounds okay to me. I don't think they would write it like that if that were the case. I'm pretty sure all of these ingredients can be found in Gannat Harrows, so can I count on you to fetch them? We'll keep our eyes peeled.
Sorry.
Actually, we would be more than happy to handle it.
Just great.
What she said. Woohoo! Dependable as always. Then I shall let you two get to work. Good luck. Gourmet Saga. Soft and fluffy. Сега въпросът е пак гатанки. Мамка му, пак гатанки.
White?
Yes!
Well, it's about time. Wait, it seems like you haven't assembled everything yet. It calls for something white, soft and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat. And finally, also something white, soft and fluffy. Neither swine nor hare meat. 6 пъти райс, 4 пъти stimulating powder. White, soft and fluffy object. Сега. Трябва ми помощта ви, чат. Ако някой има желание да провери, моля да го направи. Най-вече за въпросния квест, който се казва The Mysterious Pair. The Mysterious Pair е квест, който трябваше да намерим 3 локации. Ако е възможно просто да ми кажете кои са локациите, ще бъда благодарен.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Още сайд квестове.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have...
Oh, hey!
What's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening claw, but let's roll with it. Up? What do you mean, what's up?
Well...
I just mean, like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I'm not making progress.
Well...
Is there a problem? Yes.
Huh?
Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? From the Zugos in the castle. From the Zugos in the castle? Geez, goes to show just how low Vholran soldiers used to stoop.
Huh?
But his forces are all gone, so how are you getting the materials these days? I am not, because there are no Zugos.
That's just...
I suppose without any Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zugos got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays? I'm surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
I guess...
But getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, he'll probably just gonna stand around not getting anything done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Then I guess that means we better go out and find these materials he's looking for. It probably won't solve the problem, however, but at least it will give him something to do once he has them.
Law.
Wait a second, Lo. When you say you got your materials from the Castle Zugos, are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right.
Yeah!
Oh, that was easy. Problem solved, aren't you, Lucky?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh?
What? Thank you.
Oh, wow!
He said that all by...
Alright!
No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use and do your job now, okay? Yes. Pardon. Yes, I will do my best. Job's done. Off we go then.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Hey, you're those liberators. Could I ask you to help me with something?
Huh?
Huh? You sound a lot more lively than most of the people around here. I am, and it's so thanks to those boomies.
Well...
You mean those tiny little Zugos? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. If more people could see them up close, I bet they'll start to feel better a lot faster.
Yeah.
You really think so? I mean, I guess they are pretty cute for Zugos. I'll give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beadly eyes, those little fangs that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You are crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up, and they like to throw you dirty stuff at you.
Huh?
That's all part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of it. So I guess what I wanna ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me? Pretty please. Sure, you've got it. No problem. If it will help the people here get better faster, we are happy to try anything. Do we really have to beat them up if you just want people to admire them? I hate to do it, but you know how naughty those boomies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Okay.
Boomy! Boomy!
Лол. Ай ще си изпълня квеста преди да... В смисъл ще се пусна по мейн квеста преди да тръгна за сайдовете.
Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see...
Hey, what the hell happened to him? Pardon, това е Alfie, да сега. He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still... He was so close to finally living a normal human being, like a normal human being too.
No way!
Damn! Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
Alright.
Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Така, първо сайд квестовете. Nature's Beauty Taming Water Type, Radiant Light Type.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
И аз готвим нещо, което не сме готвили до сега.
Looks perfect and tastes
Това сме
just
го
as good.
готвили, но поне да експи. За жалост, не мога да пътувам в другите земи, което е ужасно.
We finally made it.
Нека приключа с тези фетч квестове и да свършим епизода. Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay. I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work. Damn.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Damn. Време е да понамачкам малко зугленца. Имаме и сайд квестове.
Okay, off we go.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Рапиг. Това е neither pig nor hare meat. 100%. За булмитата разбрах. Дали няма изкочат зугленцата?
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, do you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry. I have done something wrong. Have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But there is a part of everyday living for us Danans. You really think we are going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgotten everything that Renas did to us. Tell me often, do you know why none of us has last name like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough! Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you do? If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all whole? Wow. That's enough! No more! Lineages could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We are all well aware of suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we are going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's all we are working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were thinking about what was best for her son too.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I would like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we are able to patch these things up. We've lost enough good people on the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the down way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of you, all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Това, което ще направя сега, е да отида да направя сайд квеста с... специалния враг. И ще приключа за епизода. Какво са скарали тия пак, Наско?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not...
За едно погребение в общи линии.
Going to... hurt it.
Тук има мапи, екшен даже. Има мап екшен и не искам да го изпускам. А това не са булнис, нали? Thank you. I'm going to return to work gathering food now. Sashimi. Нова рецепта. Това е Killer Effigy.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'll take you all on.
Illuminate the laser!
Never see what I can do!
Dazzle!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I see everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Now!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Not a chance! Tear!
Certainly not.
Stardust! Lunar Rondo!
Take this! Resonate with the
Be
earth!
still!
Stalagmite!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Hear me!
Tear!
Lightning Orb!
Now!
The Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity!
You're
Rotating
mine!
pile
Dance
driver!
in the wind!
Does it hurt?
Glacial Seal!
I'm ready!
Evil! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Ой.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Не си първия, който го казва Тъндърче. И не си първия, с който не съм съгласен. Аз съм фен. Масата хора на този стрим, поне вокална група от хора не са съгласни. Но аз определено съм фен на начина, по който битките звучат. До степен, до която не мога да си представя да не са така. До която биха ми били откровено неприятни, ако не бяха така.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Benediction light.
This one's mine!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean we're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Dragon Swarm!
No fear, Throbbers pain.
Do it!
Grinwells! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Lunar Dragon
Certainly not.
Gemini Alpha!
Come on!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wind!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Има много добра причина в всяко западно RPG или RPG, което е насочено на запад, хората единствено и само да пъшкат или тук-там да казват, че нямат мана или нещо такова. И има много добра причина всяко едно източно RPG, Action RPG, да е и не само Action RPG, но да се скъсват да викат един през друг. Acquired Taste, дето се вика. Развит вкус. Мисля, че според това как си свикнал.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
damn, that weak, huh?
Мисля, че това води началото си от неща като... То първият Теос не, защото първият Теос е... на... SNES, но мисля, че води началото си от неща като Star Ocean, примерно, и прочее. Които виканиците е нещо задължително.
Don't get careless!
Wow!
Don't tell me!
I'm over there! It's a duel of the hour! Don't mind if I
Stay
do.
calm. I shall provide assistance.
We've got flyers!
Here, I
No.
got this! Let him...
Така, първо да се подреди партито по начина, по който трябва да бъде.
Marksman handle it!
All yours!
Supernova! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
Air Blaster! Light Astral Energy!
Eternal Devastation! Lightning Thrust!
Hurricane take it!
I'll smash you!
Go! Supernova!
Soaring Red Spear!
Spread! Going in! Arc Magic is Lancer!
Crush!
On guard!
There!
Spear! Here!
Where are you going?
Be still! Hurricane Thrust!
Radiant Light! Searing Flame! Reload!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Eternal Devastation!
Lightning!
Take
Ice Prison!
Will this help?
There!
Healing Circle!
Okay, here I go.
Glacial Spear!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Arc
Тази реплика трябваше да извадят.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Thunderblade!
Eternal devastation!
I never miss.
I'm not
Illuminate the
done!
dark.
It's go time!
Here goes.
Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
Downfall. Here goes. Look sharp.
You're mine! Vacuum blade!
Annihilation. Blah blah blah.
Dazzle!
Seal. Going in. Water.
Rising Falcon!
Mega ray. Hit.
Denied!
More where that came from.
Hurricane! Now you see what I can do!
Go.
Look sharp!
Freeze Lancer.
Eternal devastation!
Ground and sunlight.
Eternal devastation!
How about this? No further!
Right.
Супер.
Whoa, hey! Hurricane healing. Let the
Vacuum
marksman
blade.
handle this.
This one's all mine!
Confiscated.
Now where was I?
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword
Look sharp!
and with my
It
thorns.
looks like you got this one covered. Annihilation.
Going in!
Ah!
Maximum
I'll
burn!
heal you all.
Lion
Eternal
Howl!
devastation! There!
Dance in the wind. Healing
Ah!
circle.
Not today!
Sleep now. Back into the
Eternal
forest that you all
devastation.
poked away.
This one's mine! How about this? Luna Flaming Meteor!
You're mine!
It's time!
I'm not done!
Into the shadows.
Mine! Take this!
Lightning.
Tiger Blade!
All day.
Lion's Howl!
Got
In
it.
a bind?
Now's our
Vacuum
chance.
blade!
Piercing
Seal.
roar!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Here's a healing art! Now you see what I can do!
Tempest Wall. Up and at 'em. Let's go.
Denied.
Power of
This
water.
one's all mine!
Mega Ray. Ice Dragon. Downfall.
Hurricane
I'm out of
Blade.
ammo. Go get it.
Bullseye.
Eternal devastation!
Magic is
Oh,
out.
too shy to come over! Here, let me help!
Raging storm.
Going in!
Now I can let loose!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Hurricane Strike!
All mine can do is cause
Eternal
havoc and destruction.
You're mine!
Hurricane
Ще ги разбием.
Look sharp! Prepare to be sealed!
Lightning confiscated.
Vacuum blade!
Конфискувам едната, ама другия касна директно след това.
Hurricane
Up and at 'em. Let's go.
Look sharp!
Dance in the wind.
No escape! Eternal
Going in.
devastation!
Flash. Lightning
Can't get out of this! This one's mine! No more playing nice! Hurricane Strike!
Е, да. Окей.
Will this help?
Няма проблем, да.
Here goes. Lightning condemned. Healing circle.
Okay,
here-
Illuminate the dark.
Try hard!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Going in!
I'll do better.
Their arts were interrupted!
Ignite! Now, while it's reeling!
Far
Take
enough.
it down.
There!
Armor won't save you!
Healing circle.
Piercing
Just
roar!
what I need.
Thanks for the healing.
devastation!
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you
You're
too.
mine!
Hurricane
I'll heal you all.
Eternal
Lightning
devastation!
orb. Ready. Healing circle.
Два пъти.
Guard!
Thanks.
You're mine.
Just what I do.
Eternal devastation!
The earth throbs in pain.
Hurricane
I'll heal you all.
Take this!
Here goes.
Going in!
Illuminate the dark. Come forward.
Hurricane
Holy
Strike.
land.
My head's spinning just watching you!
I hope this
Lightning
means
condemned.
Vacuum blade!
Thunder blade. Hold on to your heart.
Down!
Here I
Your
come.
art!
Holy land.
Hurricane
Vacuum blade! Eat
Not
dirt!
on my watch.
Окей.
This one's mine!
I'll heal you all.
Eternal devastation!
Конфискува ги.
Whirl. More where that came
Vacuum
from.
blade!
Tiger Blade!
Crush!
Illuminate the
Piercing
dark.
roar. Take this!
Holy land.
This one's mine!
On the ground!
By the power of water!
Eternal
Will this
devastation!
help?
How about this? I'm ready! Take this!
This one is almost in the bag.
We're not done
Going
yet.
in!
Just falling
Can't be
back.
happening!
Then it's time
Wow.
for you to do.
Окей, бръ. Какво беше това, бе?
Let you do best. Hydration orb. No.
Won't end like this.
Let me at him!
I can't
Deal,
lose.
boy.
Nicole!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I can't hold on much longer. Raging
Not
campaign.
done yet!
Here's
Try
a healing
harder.
art. They're all coming
Guess I
after
have to
me.
use-
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Yeah, totally fine. Yeah. Паси мамата.
Will this help?
Freeze Lancer! Confiscated! Healing Circle!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Illuminate the Star Ray!
Hook shot!
Holy
Nothing
Land!
gets by
Eternal
me.
devastation!
Going in.
Ignite!
Can't be happening. No.
Crush!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Eternal
Going
devastation!
in. Far enough.
Crush!
First
Back,
aid!
take
Storm!
I'm gone. Back into the fray.
Try harder!
Water. Hear my call.
Puddle! Spread! Lightning condemn! Flame Thunderblade!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial Spear. Pierce the evil.
Guardian field.
Crush!
Fuck.
Ready to go.
Will this help?
I mean... I hope something helps.
Shot.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
Hurricane. Swap.
I owe you.
Какво става?
Stay away from my friends!
Radiant Light!
I never miss.
Eternal
Enemies
devastation!
immobilized! Do it!
Ridwell!
Айде.
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Еба си
Well done.
битката. Еба си битката. Astral
You're quite the
Flower.
gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Я да видим сега това бумисли са. Не мосел.
Discourteous, aren't
The
you?
flame inside me yearns to be...
What would I do without
I've
you?
used too much.
Raging Cascade! Mega Ray! In here! Gemini Aqua! If it hides, just bash it out again!
Eternal devastation!
Here's a healing! Here goes! Thunderblade!
No armor
First
can
time.
stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Holy Land!
Crush! Vacuum blade!
Into the shadows!
They smite with blackened
Death
blade!
shattering
the wind!
By the power
Seal.
of water! Now or never.
Eternal
come in handy.
devastation!
Where are you going?
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Gale Force!
Tear!
I'm ready!
Wolverine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Окей.
Another
Не са тия
One
съперници,
down.
които си мислих.
Your skills are admirable.
Ами, при всяко положение, знаете ли какво? Ще превключа на квеста, който е належащ. Wild Boomy. Ще видя къде са на картата. Не ги виждам къде са на картата. Няма значка. За сега ще направя една пауза. Стига ми толкова за днес. Направихме много голям прогрес. Ще ви препратя някъде.